back with David Aldridge on our DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Oladipo is out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Nwaba in at the 3 slot.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
It's stolen. Now here's Tucker. In the corner, it's Gordon. They get it back. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
For 3, Gordon. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Here's Hunter. Patton coming off the assist from Young.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. Here's Wood. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Oladipo against Young. Pass to Nwaba. Teardrop shot. Wood can't hit. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside. Pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 4. No dice from 9 feet out. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Gordon dishes to Oladipo. Here's Nwaba. Passes to Oladipo. 14 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hunter, no one around him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Gordon. Tucker the pass to Gordon. And here's Tucker to the paint. Here's Nwaba, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Count it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Houston. Outside Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. Down low, Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Shots good from Young.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Outside Gordon. Back to Oladipo. And some nice passing there by Houston. Waba passes to Tucker. Rebound by the Hawks. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Kicks to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Another shot. Capella trying to free himself up.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pulls up from the corner. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 4. In the second. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Hunter. Then there's Tony Snell. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And McLemore kicks to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Okongwu. And the layup falls. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Oh, Rondo in position. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. Brown the pass to Karuch. And he drops it in from the low post. Karuch has got his first 2 points of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Rondo, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Out to the right wing from 20 feet out. They get it again, and it's Brown on the follow.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Second chance shot. To the right side. Here's Hunter. And there's the pass to Okongwu. A 3-ball. Here's Fernando. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to McLemore. Here's Tate, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Wood, he's checked in for Karuch. Gordon comes in for Sterling Brown. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Ben McLemore. And so Cousins will bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gordon the pass to Wood. Back to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets with another miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And Tucker kicks to Nwaba. Gordon, the pass to Oladipo. Nailed from three-point land. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Young, here we go. And finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Houston moving the ball around. And it's Nwaba missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The Hawks shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Young passes to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nwaba. Passes it to Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by Wood. Here's Nwaba, defended by Young. A wide open look here for Oladipo.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Wood. Victor Oladipo is out there with Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Nwaba in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
In the corner, it's Gordon from downtown. Houston gets it back. The kick out to Oladipo. Nwaba passes to Tucker. Oladipo with the ball. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Herter, he can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Tucker the pass to Gordon. Oladipo for 3, drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 6.
Count that one, an average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you got to respect his shot.
Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Nwaba passes to Gordon. Over to the wing. Collins against Wood. Pass to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. With the putback. And Oladipo stays with it. Oladipo's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Boy, Oladipo has tremendous athleticism, and with his effort on the offensive glass, he keeps possessions alive for his team.
And the shot is good.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. The pass to Wood. Lets it go from the wing. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Herter. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. In the corner, Collins with it. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gordon finds Oladipo. Here's Wood. Capella covering. For the lead. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Trae Young. To the middle, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Rondo penetrating up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
High post try. A putback. Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And that one falls for Collins. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Rondo. McLemore dishes to Brown for the lead. And there's McLemore on the assist by Brown. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Fernando. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tate the pass to Cousins. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Now here's Rondo, guarded by McLemore. Good work there as it goes.
You know, with Rondo's tenure in the league, he's been around now for over a decade and a half. He continues to give you flashes of that burst.
And there it is for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
McLemore with the ball. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Tate. Now the dish to Cousins. Takes the 3. The shot comes out, and it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 4. And time for the short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Young. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The Rockets making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. McLemore, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Shots good by McLemore.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
And stolen by Cousins. Now Oladipo. He dishes it to Brown. McLemore inside the line. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Christian Woods checked in for Cousins. P.J. Tucker comes in for Rodions Kurucs. David Nwaba checked in for Sterling Brown. And Gordon subbed in for McLemore. They get it back. Pass to Young. Goes back up. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Nwaba. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
And Young, here we go. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Gordon with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
But they get it back. Young in the corner. Passes it to Okongwu. Shoots a 3. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now, here's Tucker. Guarded closer. Rocket 6. Scooped up. Wood. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Woods got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Pass to Wood. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Houston gets called for the foul.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Nwaba, defended by Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside Gordon. There's the pass to Wood. And Hunter over to help. Clock is at 3. And it's Nwaba missing.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Oladipo with the block.
You know, when Oladipo is throwing shots away, it gets everybody going, and his coaches and teammates alike love it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Kicks it out to Collins.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Down low. Here's Wood. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Rondo against Wood. The shot by Rondo is no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Got a piece of it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. tip-off goes to Denver. Here's Harris. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And Oladipo kicks it to Tucker. Houston moving it around. The Rockets with a new 14. A second chance effort. Wood controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Harris outside. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Martin in the corner. Jacks up a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. Pass to Wood. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wood. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
To the inside, Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And stolen by Harris. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. No good with the layup. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Wow. Tucker's shooting ability, I mean, speaks for itself. Even the foul can't shut him down.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a six-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And it's Gordon missing. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Harris dishes to Millsap. Kicks it to Barton. Shoots over Tucker. Barton, no luck. Houston in the lead. In the corner, it's Gordon. The Rockets with another miss. One-on-one fast break. Here's Millsap. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Houston's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Nwaba passes to Wood. To the paint. Tucker dishes to Gordon. Back to Tucker. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gordon. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Barton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jokic with the bucket.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Here's Oladipo. Bounce pass Gordon. Nwaba kicks to Gordon. Wood passes to Nwaba. A nice shot by Tucker.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
And it's Murray with the jam.
You have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. He dishes it to Gordon. And Tucker kicks to Oladipo. Fires from deep. Wood. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Barton outside. Back to Murray.
The dish to Barton. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Flushes it down to finish the break.
He might not beat too many guys in the foot race, but Tucker is always going to bust his butt to get out on the break.
Stolen by Tucker. It's Oladipo on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Barton outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to your.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Brown. Caruch is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Tate in at the small forward spot. Tate, the pass to Caruch. Got it. Good job in the low post. Caruch has got his first points of the night.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Campazzo lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown outside. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive by Houston. And no good that time. The Nuggets trail. And the wide open shot from Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Caruch. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets leading by 3. Back to McLemore. The pass to Brown. There's the triple. And there's McLemore on the assist by Brown.
That's why McLemore is out there. The way he opens up the floor with his outside shooting is huge for this team.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hartenstein. Tries again. And the rejection by Cousins.
Using great defensive instinct. Cousins will swat anyone's shot away. He's relentless.
And he's way off from outside. The Nuggets trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's McLemore. Brown outside. He can't get that one. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dozier. Over to the wing. Campazzo. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 4. And McLemore kicks to Brown. Drops in the tray. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Morris. Right side, Green. Pass to Dozier. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Cousins. Hartenstein passes to Green. It doesn't go for him. And it's Houston the other way. And here is Brown. Out to the right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail by 10. It's stolen by Brown. Passes it to Cousins. So both teams changing it up here. 36 seconds left in the first half. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Murray against Oladipo. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. Back to Oladipo. He kicks to Gordon. And Oladipo has it in the corner. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were firmly in control in the second quarter. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rockets leading by 8. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oladipo misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Millsap with the tip. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 8. Rockets leading by 4. Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. The kick out to Oladipo. Houston moving it around. Here's Wood. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's Millsap with the drive. Barton wide open. He fires.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Nwaba. Here's Wood. Over Jokic. Another miss by Houston.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Out to Harris. Six on the shot clock for the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. Back to Oladipo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And finished off by Wood.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
Here's Murray. Outside for Millsap. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Morris is checked in for Denver. And the Rockets making a change here as well. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Wood. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's McLemore outside. It's good from long range. McLemore's got his third bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shot from 12. Pass to Tate. To the wing right side. Here's Karuch. Cousins on the follow. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball on the glass.
Inside, here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
The Rockets making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Millsap. It's rebounded by Houston. Karuch passes to Brown. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Dozier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And so it's Houston with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Cousins. And McLemore kicks to Cousins. Here's Tate. And Rodion Kurucs picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Millsap. Off the left rim and out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Brown. Victor Oladipo is out there with Ben McLemore. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Tate in the power forward.
Boy, you better be mindful of that wingspan that Jokic possesses, especially when he's attacking the backboards.
Now here's McLemore. Oladipo taking his time here. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 4.
When it comes to rebounding, Cousins is one of the best. You have to know where he is at all times, even on the offensive glass. I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Harris comes in for Morris. Here's Nwaba. 6 to shoot. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Over Millsap. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Top of the line, competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston.
Now here's Murray. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Here's Nwaba. Back to Oladipo, looking to end his cold spell.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Oladipo finds Gordon. Back to Oladipo, to the middle. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Here's Wood. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Jokic against Wood. Houston needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Martin from outside drains the three-pointer. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Tucker. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tucker, look at him. He's provided for his squad. He worked so hard to deliver when they needed most.
Now here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Oladipo. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Oladipo kicks to Wood. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside. Tucker, the pass to Wood. And that one, good. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts in the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Wide open look here for Murray. Here's Jokic.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Shooting for Denver.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. Passes it to Wood. Houston moving the ball around. Puts it up from 15. And too long on the shot. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Here's the pass to Harris. Martin with it, guarded by Tucker. In the corner, it's Harris. 4 on the shot clock. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Outside Gordon. To the paint.
That's one thing Tucker doesn't lack. Confidence. If he's got it going on, he stays after it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it. could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Herter. That one doesn't drop. Barton with some nice D. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Listen up now. Watch out. That's how you go after the basket. Millsap driving hard and punching it home.
Here's Young. Barton with the rebound. And Murray. Here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Now, here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. That one, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Gary Harris. Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
And so Young nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Young against Murray. Barton outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Gary Harris. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Barton, following the bucket by the Hawks.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside, leaping with ease to punch it home.
Young against Harris. Young is double. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. Harris outside. .131 left in the first. Murray outside. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Here's the break. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Johnny Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets leading by 4. Doubled by Okongwu. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. 5 to shoot. Green. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Snell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Okongwu slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Rondo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again. But Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Jermichael Green is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3 side. So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the win. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. Morris with the ball. They retain possession. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Fernando. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Hartenstein. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Rondo. Here's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam. The Nuggets trail by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morris outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Dozier. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hunter, the pass to Fernando. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Morris. Inside, Denver passing it around. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Dozier passes to Green. Here's Hartenstein. 11 feet away, and he's able to get it back. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Outside Rondo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Collins comes in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Collins. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lob pass to Capella.
You know, looking more active and engaged on the offensive end. I like seeing this from Capella.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Right side, Green. Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Over in the corner, Green. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Young. Jokic with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left in the first half.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Young. On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young. The putback. Martin with the rebound. And it's Murray penetrating. Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Harris misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get it back. kicks it out to Collins. Capella inside. He's against Jokic. 4 on the clock. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets trail by 7. 90 seconds now into the second half. Harris, right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
And Harris drops them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Poke loose. Millsap with the steal. And Murray, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got 6.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Murray against Young. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the technical free throw is good. And the Nuggets with some changes. Dozier's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Murray. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Hondo comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Morris against Rondo. And Millsap shoots it in.
You know, when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harris with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Harris's shot is good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Herter. Millsap covering.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the pass to Millsap. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Denied. They recover it. Jokic on the follow.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rondo passes to Fernando.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
Jokic, no good. Atlanta shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Okongwu dishes to Snell. Passes to Dozier. Back to Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. And a change for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Okongwu. The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Capella against Murray. Capella the pass to Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
"12 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jokic. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the third. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Oh, I have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
That puts them in the lead. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Young's shot is good.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trailing. Collins finds Rondo. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Gary Harris.
Boy, I've always respected Rondo's tenacity, his smarts, and his willingness to make plays.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Harris draws the double. Pass to Millsap. Here's Jokic. Millsap. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Hawks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Young. Good work defensively by Millsap.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Atlanta. Young outside. The tie for the ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Murray the pass to Harris. Jokic kicks to Barton. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Deflects the pass. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Herter. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Basket good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
To the paint. Outside Collins. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Capella finds Young. Jokic inside, defended by Young. Here's Herter. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Harris passes to Murray. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Jokic kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. And the rejection by Collins. Three-pointer, Barton. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Young looking it over. He lobs it up, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Morris is checked in for Murray. And a change for the Hawks. Rondo's checked in. Kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Rondo. Outside Collins. And he commits the intentional foul. Knocks it loose. Here's Capella. It's held in by Jokic. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Now, here is Morris.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Harris. Oh, off target. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's get welcome, folks. DA,
hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Christian Wood is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Nwaba in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here is Young. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Count it. Good.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Oladipo. Gordon finds Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Wood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Young. The shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. From the arc. Another miss by Houston. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now, here's Collins. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Tucker kicks to Wood. Shoots over Capella. Oladipo. And Oladipo stays with it.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here is Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Herter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. Now here's McLemore. Houston moving it around. Tips it up. Cousins on the follow.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
Here's Herter. Outside for Rondo. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's McLemore. Tate the pass to McLemore. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Shots good by McLemore.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fernando, that's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down deep, McLemore. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
McLemore with the ball. From deep. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. Tony Snell is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Hunter. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Rocket 6. McLemore, the pass to Karuch. Oh, that's blocked. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Wood. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Now the pass to Capella. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wood. Rockets trail by 5, and they're running on up the court. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Tucker.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Young taking his time here. Goes up on the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Nwaba to the inside. Here's Tucker, and he could not get that one to... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Mwaba. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Herter, no good. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. Oladipo trying to get open. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oladipo against Young. Here's Nwaba. And easy 2 points on the layup. Nwaba's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stolen. And here we go. Rockets running again. Houston moving it around. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 6. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And finished off by Wood.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Tucker with the ball, working on Collins. Oladipo outside. Here's Nwaba. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Rockets. E.J. Tucker is out there with Wood. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Gordon. And it's Mwaba in at the 3 spot. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Mwaba passes to Wood and finished off by Wood.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Hawks trail by 5, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hunter, and it's blocked. Oladipo against Young. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Wood. 8 points for him. The second effort. Lays it up off the glass. Wood's got 10.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
And Oladipo kicks to Nwaba. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Collins. Hunter, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's Collins with the drive. Kicks to Young. There's the feed to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. T right on him. And it's Capella missing. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Young, right side, and the dunk by Capella.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Passes it to Wood. From 11 feet away, the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Young, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Now, here's Oladipo to the paint. Kicks it out to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Fires the 3. And Victor Oladipo gets the 3. Oladipo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. And Young, here we go. Nice D from Oladipo.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 12. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tate the pass to McLemore. His 3-pointers off the mark.
A struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Rajon Rondo. Okongwu is out there with Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Count that bucket.
Yeah, well, he's used to that right there. Cousins does not let the contact deter him. He knows it's not just one guy. It could be multiples. He's still going to find a way to score.
Here's Rondo. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Pass to Cousins. Back to McLemore. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist from McLemore. 6 points here for Cousins. The Hawks trail by 14. The drive by Rondo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And Rondo's speed right there, a big help on that play. He uses it well to knife in there, get inside, pick up a foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. McLemore, the pass to Karuch. The 3. Fernando pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Now here's McLemore. He's covered by Rondo. McLemore dishes to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
That's power from DeMarcus Cousins.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14. And finish off by Collins.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brown outside. Karuch passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to McLemore. Over Rondo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
A key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Oladipo in for Ben McLemore.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
And the basket by Karuch. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Houston on the break. Cousins with the ball. A wide open look here for Oladipo. A three-pointer, no good. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lob pass to Capella. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Tate, the pass to Oladipo. Here's the three. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Collins.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Oladipo for 3. They get the rebound.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
Collins against Cousins. Oladipo for 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's Herder. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Oladipo against Rondo. The pass to Tate. And now they decide to foul intentional.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Now Oladipo. Here's Mwaba. No good. So we see Houston taking the W here. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. The Rockets win the tip. Gordon, the pass to Wood. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Got to be aggressive in this league when you're close to the basket. This time it was Gary Harris, full throttle.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. At the elbow, Jokic. Inside and stolen by Murray. Left side, Harris fires from the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard Gary Harris from the mid-range there.
Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. Pass to Tucker for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Harris outside. And there's the pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Wood. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Oladipo outside. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Harris.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Barton, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray against Wood. Kicks it to Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Wood. Jokic with the steal. And it's Murray penetrating. The putback, Jokic on the follow. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, a little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
Wood with the bucket. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Denver with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Here's Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Back to Gordon. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Nwaba gets the bucket. The Nuggets trail. Murray with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Harris outside. To the wing on the left. And that one's good. Millsap.
A great concentration from Paul Millsap there. He's used to having the score on difficult shots around multiple defenders.
Feeds to Tucker. Jokic with the steal. Keeps it alive, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Oladipo against Murray. Oladipo, good.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Barton. Out to Harris from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Passes it to Tucker. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
From deep, McLemore, offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Caruch. Ben McLemore is out there with Brown. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Morris. 4 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Misses in close.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Morris against Brown. Over Morris. And it's Brown missing. Denver shooting well. 50% from the floor. To the right side. Hartenstein passes to Morris.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's McLemore outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Campazzo, he's guarded by Cousins. Pass to Hartenstein. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's McLemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris looking over the floor. Shoots over Brown. And it comes off the front of the rim. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's the pass to Tate. Now Cousins. Houston moving it around. Now here's McLemore outside. Morris against Brown. Green, the pass to Hartenstein. Shot from 6. Cousins pulls it in. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. To the left wing. The feed to McLemore. Morris with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Morris with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Tate. Back to McLemore. Pass to Caruch. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Caruch. He kicks it to McLemore. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Hartenstein. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for Houston, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Campazzo guarded by McLemore. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And McLemore kicks to Brown. Beyond the arc. McLemore, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
There's the dish to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Ben McLemore.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Denver, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And so he makes both from the line. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Gordon. Oladipo for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. The pass to Wood. Back to Gordon. Fires the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Denver in the lead. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Comes up empty down low.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here's Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And it's Mwaba missing.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Millsap. Pass to Jokic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Rocket shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Oladipo taking his time here. And Tucker has it in the corner. Oladipo dishes to Tucker. Back to Oladipo. To the paint. And finished off by Wood.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
It's stolen by Harris. And it's denied. And he gets it back. Millsap left side. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Another miss by Houston. It's Barton with the drive. Misses the baby hook. The Rockets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Houston moving the ball around. Jokic against Wood. Back to Gordon. Pass to Nwaba. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Wood. No good off the back of the rim. Denver shooting not great, 40% for the game.
If you dig down deep at some of the numbers, Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
And here are the Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Nuggets trail. Harris outside. Millsap trying to get open. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5 now. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Murray, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Wood. Over Jokic. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Dozier's checked in. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. Out to Morris. He feeds it to Millsap. Back to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The offensive rebound. Cousins drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Off on the layup.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Down out there with McLemore. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Tate in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here is Morris. Now the pass to Jokic.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
Houston in the lead. Now here's McLemore. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Over in the corner, Brown. Clock at 4. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Brown. Cousins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. The Nuggets shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And Murray, here we go. That one goes in.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
McLemore, the pass to Caruth. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Morris finds Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Not going to go that time.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Tate the pass to Caruth. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Rockets leading by 6. Houston moving it around. Millsap with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And Brown over to help. Passes to Jokic. And here's Morris for 3. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Cousins kicks to Brown. McLemore with the ball. Another miss by Houston. Jokic passes to Millsap. Jokic trying to free himself up. Millsap misses. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Cousins pitch to McLemore. Tate, Millsap covering. Tate the pass to Caruth. It's good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Morris dishes to Millsap. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
But Millsap completely fools the defense there and gets hit as a result on the shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Oladipo, the pass to Nwaba. Oladipo against Murray. Down low. Wood can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And so it's Houston with it. Following the miss by Gary Harris. Gordon finds Wood. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Rockets lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jokic on the follow.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
And so here is Houston. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Feeds it to Gordon. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Bull, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now Murray. Here's Nwaba. Here's Tucker. Offline. So Houston wins it, even early on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. So the Nuggets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at center. Knocked away. Collins passes to Herter. Young looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Young against Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Young against Harris. Young dishes to Collins. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Young drives in. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so Young nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Murray. Millsap trying to get open. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Harris.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jokic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. He's all alone. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Now here is Harris. Barton outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Herter. They get it back.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Harris draws the double to the inside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Young against Harris. Lob pass to Capella. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Millsap. Over Collins. Harris. And staying with the play, Harris.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
Capella kicks to Young. A 3-ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Hawks. And Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray outside. Poked away. Rondo with the steal. Passes it to Hunter. Here's Herter. It's deflected. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Hartenstein. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
56 seconds left in the first. Fernando can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The pass to Morris. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. The drive by Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Campazzo. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Monte Morris. Hartenstein is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. The Hawks leading. And here's Rondo. To the paint. Here's
in the pick and roll, Rondo is a maestro, knows exactly how to move defenders and create the passing angle he wants.
Morris into the lane.
And I like the fact,
folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
and I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He lobs it up.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here's Morris. That's tipped. Here's Fernando. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hartenstein passes to Morris. Pass to Dozier. Clock at 6. Rondo with the steal. It's Young on the wing. Offensive rebound. Fernando. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. The 8-footer uses the glass that time, and it's good. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The kick out to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Right side, Rondo. To the middle. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Young passes to Fernando. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Morris into the lane. To the wing on the left. Here's Dozier. No good on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Morris with the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Young drives in, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got the lead back up to 7 now for Atlanta.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
They get the rebound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Rondo. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Nuggets trail by 5. To the paint. Harris passes to Jokic. Harris outside. Right side, Green. Passes it to Jokic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Herder. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Atlanta leading by 6. Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Harris passes to Jokic. From 13, and Denver again with the bucket.
Jokic fully capable of knocking down the mid-range jumper. Tremendous confidence from here. You got to D him up better than that.
Young passes to Hunter. The putback. It's good on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Harris drives in. Deep 2 from Murray. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
I think Murray's toughness gives him an edge on drives. He just doesn't back down.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Hawks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly...
Oh, the power on that threw down.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
The Nuggets trail by 10. The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. Denver also making some changes. Dozier's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And the pass to Capella. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Capella, the pass to Herder. Jokic with the steal. Millsap with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Dozier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Lob pass to Capella. But they recover it. Now, here's Okongwu. Millsap covering.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Right wing. Rondo against Millsap. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. And it's Jokic missing. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now Okongwu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good defense by Jokic. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Dozier can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. And he comes up with the deuce. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
The first one falls. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Denver also making a switch. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Monte Morris. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Young is double. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Murray outside. Millsap has the open look. Off target on the 15-footer. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Young pass to Collins. And stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Kicks it to Barton. No one near him. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harris passes to Barton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Barton's got his first basket.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's Young. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
Herter passes to Hunter. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Murray. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Denver passing it around. Jokic passes to Millsap. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. to the inside. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the three. The Nuggets trail by 7. Millsap finds Murray. And here is Harris. Back to Murray. Harris outside. It's Barton with the drive. Trying his luck from deep. Denver gets it back. Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Down low. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
No good on the free throw.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
And he's good on the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Murray against Young. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Murray. Millsap trying to get open. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket for Murray.
Jamal Murray is what we call a professional scorer, a hired gun. This guy can torch you because of that shot.
Millsap with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Millsap slams it in.
And that's why Millsap has all those zeros at the end of his pay stub, fellas. Comfortable stepping up, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
And here's the break. Stolen by Collins. And Young, here we go. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Barton trying to get open. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Murray.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 1:07 left here in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Count it.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Harris outside. Millsap trying to get open, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Harris so good at using his body and athleticism to draw fouls. Hard to match up with him.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And Harris drops them both. .29 seconds left in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Here's Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Morris drops them both. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Morris passes to Barton. Here's Jokic. Capella covering. Back to Barton. Morris outside. Off on that one. And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early.